these are your water connections. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, everything's left to right here. And so these are also Allen screws, or excuse me, Allen wrenches, mini Allen wrenches. I always like to remove them because if they get bent or break, sometimes it becomes very difficult to get that little stem out of the body of the of the unit itself, and only have the one for whatever water adjustment on a high speed I normally would have.
Okay, so what would you call this part of the unit?
This is the main control unit.
Okay.
And this little cap down here, I'd like for you to just remove it from bottom up. Just pull it from bottom up. See, it's got a little lever on the bottom. Yeah, just pull it. Now that, if you look inside of there, now the cap itself, you see it's got a 2x2.
I do.
And that's where all of your exhaust goes into. And you want to replace that little sponge, that little 2x2 once a month.
Oh, good to know. Man, all these fun maintenance. And this just snaps back on?
Yes.
I'm going to have to put down the... There we go.
Okay, a couple of other things that you should be aware of, and that is the height adjustment that you've got with this unit. So if this is a little bit high for you, and you would like to have it be a little bit lower, you can bring this down here. Obviously, the lower you go, the more your potential for the hose is dragging on the floor and getting rolled over by the stool, so you want to be a little bit careful with that.
Okay.
But it does give you some height adjustment with your instrumentation.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So
Are you sending tubs back to Darby too?
there are some tubs on them exchanging.
To Darby?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and so we can go ahead and move that back to where it was. How do we do that again? Moving that again?
All you do is you lift up, you slide this down,
Oh, okay.
and you're ready to go.
Okay, that's easy.
And the same thing can be done with this assistant side. If you notice this ring where my finger is, you would lift up on this work surface. A little bit tougher to do because of the weight,
Right.
but the same idea behind that.
Okay, great.
Now, one last thing I want to mention, which is real common with these units, is that these guys will loosen up. This tray holder here will loosen up. Now, you'll notice the tray holder is a little bit weird shaped in that this is also designed to put the keyboard on. And when you're putting a lot of weight on this,
Yeah, like resting your arms.
then this screw right here will start to give out. See, this just pulls right up. However, underneath here, there is a nut. This is a nut which, again, I would highly recommend that you take some blue Loctite and put it on the threading here. That way you place it through here and you tighten it down
With the blue Loctite on.
with the blue Loctite on it, and that'll give you a nice long-lasting seal and keep this whole structure nice and tight when in use, whether with a tub, a tray, or a keyboard.
Okay, great.
Okay?
I'd never thought of the keyboard, but that's really handy for an assistant to be able to type and look at the monitor at the same
Well,
time.
and it takes it off of the main working area as well.
Okay.
Little something extra there.
Alrighty, so I've learned more than I ever thought I would. Is anything else to know?
Well, I want to show you the manual functions of your light.